Hello ladies, it's me Karina, and today let's talk about the beauty world today, and especially plastic surgery or any other types of cosmetic procedures, and how to regain your confidence if you are kind of feeling on the low end of it and thinking that you maybe need to succumb to these societal changes in order to make yourself feel beautiful. I mean, I say this so frequently across my YouTube, and that's actually the purpose of it, is I feel that society is really changing into a direction that's not empowering women whatsoever. And there's these contorted standards, beauty standards, mental standards, and expectations from females that really don't serve the females. And it's getting a little bit out of hand, and I think it's important not to follow those trends, not to succumb to them, and remain kind of more on the empowerment side. My name is Karina, by the way, if it's your first time here, and yeah, these are the videos that I like to make about money, woman power, all of the above. If you like any of those topics, do subscribe, hit the like button, and I have a community club of fellow amazing, strong, powerful females. It's called Intuitively Lady Club. You can join the Facebook group down below. But this is a very important topic because I feel like everyone's getting brainwashed and females are thinking they need to do this. And I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not against plastic surgery. That's not what this is about. It's more, I'm against of kind of the mental, it is a disease, almost like the mental repercussions it has. And for people that don't even necessarily, not only not need it, but don't really want it, but then they get brainwashed into doing it because that's all they see around them. It's all over Instagram, all over social media, to the point where I'm sure I'm not the only one. I can tell within a millisecond if someone has lip injections. And no, it's not because they had a bad lip injection job. It's even very subtle lip injection. Even famous, really wealthy people, a little bit of lip injection, it shows. And I get it, it's a trend, but what's wrong with smaller lips? I mean, honestly, what's wrong with your normal lip size? I understand making changes to your body that make you unhappy only if you are kind of satisfied, not satisfied, but only if you are able to kind of satisfy that mental barrier inside of you and able to know the place it's coming from, not to send you on a rampage of always needing to tweak yourself to get approval, because that's not the right reasons for doing it. But it's for being secure in yourself and knowing this change is actually going to make a difference and kind of upgrading your life, right? Whether you need to dye your hair, whether you want to get hair extensions, eyelash extensions, the whole motto should be less is more. And natural beauty will always win out. Everyone is naturally beautiful, and yes, everyone can enhance their beauty to take them to the next level, but that doesn't mean beginning to look like a clone of everybody else, right? It's quite alarming because everyone has something that they want to change, whether, again, like I said, it's hair color, maybe they want a nose job, breast augmentation. That's none of my business. That's none of your business. That's your body. Do whatever you want. But it becomes a problem when the only reason they want to do it is because they think that's the trend, and because they think that's going to make them more attractive, most likely to the opposite sex. And that's just not the right way of doing it, because trends change. And honestly, when people go overboard, not only is it very obvious, I'm not even crazy overboard, but a little bit overboard, but it also shows a very large insecurity and lack of confidence. Because if you're not confident with yourself, it shows. It goes back to the same people that are posting very provocative photographs of themselves and kind of showing off everything they have, whether it's in physical form and being really skimpy and raunchy on social media, or whether it's blabbing about maybe their successes or augmented successes, just kind of being vocal, whether it's visual or verbal. That really shows lack of confidence. And I believe that these excessive procedures also show that. I have seen so many beautiful women that are naturally beautiful and they're young. Let's say they're in their even late teens, 18, 19, early 20s. And they get these procedures done and they start to look like somebody in their 30s. And there's nothing wrong with being in your 30s, but why would you want to look like a 30-year-old when you're in your 20s? That's what just blows my mind. Why? I swear, later back when people are going to look at this and say, wow, I wish I would have kept my youth while I actually had it, instead of purposely trying to make themselves older and go to these trends. I don't want to mention like specific people, but even these celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, all of these people got some type of augmentations, and yes, they're beautiful right now, but they don't look like that in person. There's also a lot of Photoshop that goes into it, but they're only in their early 20s, but they look like they're either in their late 20s or early 30s. And that's just very strange. And they're beautiful before all the excessive procedures. And the thing is, it's to the point where everyone looks very identical. Everyone has the same lips, the same fake kind of eye upliftments, the same eyebrows. And I get the little trends, such as things that can easily be done, but things that are permanent or put you at risk, and especially denying you had that done, it's very strange to me, because I look at a lot of powerful females, beautiful females, look at actresses in the past, Audrey Hepburn, people who, I don't want to go on a tangent and start naming too many people, but there's so many beautiful women that are just natural, and maybe they have small lips, maybe they have thin eyebrows or a round face, which I think a round face is attractive. It makes you look youthful. I don't think you have to have chiseled cheekbones and a very defined structured chin. I think cute round faces make you look more youthful, and if that's the face you have, then embrace it. If you have a slim, model-like kind of chiseled face, and that's also beautiful, but there's no diversity anymore. And I think that's why people who are kind of diverse and maybe don't follow these procedures are also very interesting to look at and quite beautiful, because they don't kind of tailor to these new societal standards. But I see women all the time that have smaller lips, thinner eyebrows, a rounder face, or just a very distinctive face that doesn't look anything like these plumped up lips, these chiseled cheekbones, the like crazy alien looking lifted eyebrows, really slim noses. They haven't done any of that, but they're just beautiful. And not only because they look like a breath of fresh air, their face actually crinkles when they do facial expressions, but they stand behind themselves with accomplishments besides their actual faces. Now, I'm all about making yourself look more beautiful. I am, you know, you're on this channel, I talk about, I have a video that says if you're plain Jane versus elegant, I think you should play up your features and take what has been given to you, and why not accentuate and tap into your femininity and sexualness of being a woman? That's even better, do that. But I don't think you have to play into these societal standards and make yourself not look like yourself in order to attain that, because I think many women are beautiful, and I think that focusing on other things besides their social media following, their provocative poses and lingerie photos, their kind of designer handbags or lip injections, I don't think that's what's going to give them the beauty. Honestly, it really goes back to, who do you want to attract in your life? What type of friend group do you want? What kind of partner do you want? Somebody who values just your aesthetic appearance and wants somebody that looks like a cookie cutter kind of a plastic surgery woman out of Los Angeles, or someone that stands behind herself and her features and plays up what she has been given, maybe with a few tweaks, but not stripping herself of that individuality, and also focusing on things other than her external appearance. Because I mean, I don't know about you, but I personally get attracted to people because of their kind of drive from their inside, their accomplishments, their goals in life, what they're doing with their time, how they're spending their time and their day and what they're trying to accomplish. Those are the girlfriends I want to have around, not ones that go around talking about their plastic surgery or whatever luxury designer bags are out right now. And similar with partners, do you really want a man that turns his head at any kind of a augmented female that walks by, or do you want somebody that values you for your inner being and of course your beauty, because you have it, but you're embracing the fact that it is in fact your beauty. It's something that's been given to you. I think that's very admirable, to not succumb to these trends or actually want to look like everybody else does and really play up what you have been given, because trends are going to change. Who knows, maybe small lips will be in 5 years, and then what is everyone going to be doing kind of lip reductions in the past? Like it's so interesting how like even a bigger bust was very popular back in the day, and then smaller busts became more popular. Now everybody wanted to decrease their chest size, and it's just very interesting how these societal things play into it. And a lot of it, most of it is actually business, right? It's business of plastic surgery, business in advertising. I mean, Kylie Jenner built a whole like billion industry on her makeup just by getting lip injections essentially and advertising these lip kits when, yeah, I mean, they're $5 private labeled knockoff of another brand, nothing really special besides the packaging and the brand name and her lip injections, right? It's all a business. So before you do anything serious to your body, is this really benefiting you, or is it benefiting someone you think it's benefiting other than yourself? That's an important thing to consider, because you can add value, and you should be adding value with a lot of different aspects and assets of your life. And that doesn't mean looking like a tailored Barbie doll that is just like a replica of someone else. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. It's fun chatting with you. Do join my women's group in it will be linked down in the description. We have a lot of fun in there. So I'll see you in the next video.